Give us your first take after Game 3.
I just think they have no answer. The Miami have no answer for Jokic.
Got to get Jokic going, but they're doubling him every time. Cross-court sling, and
The NBA has attempted numerous strategies to contain Nikola Jokic, from double teams to even quadruple teams, yet he remains an enigma for defenses. Despite their best efforts, Jokic, renowned for his remarkable passing and scoring abilities, persists as a formidable challenge for opponents. Can the league find a solution to neutralize his dominance before he completely takes over? Stay tuned until the end of this video to witness Nikola Jokic's continued dominance, with 2 MVP awards and a championship under his belt. Jokic's skill in dismantling defenses and making lightning-fast decisions has solidified his reputation as one of the greatest passers in basketball history. As Peyton Watson aptly puts it, Jokic consistently outplays every defensive strategy thrown his way. Coaches face a daunting dilemma when defending against Jokic, whether to double-team him and risk leaving his teammates open or to brave the challenge of guarding him one-on-one as a prolific scorer. It's a lose-lose situation, a strategic puzzle that keeps coaches awake at night. The intensity of this debate peaked during the 2023 Finals, where Jokic's masterful 41.4 assist performance in Game 2 left opponents struggling to keep up. Miami Heat head coach Erik Spoelstra emphasized the sheer complexity of the task. Trying to force Jokic into a scoring role instead of facilitating seemed futile. As Spoelstra admitted, this guy is an incredible player. Twice in 2 seasons, he's been the best player on this planet. Despite the strategic challenges, the approach of focusing on making Jokic the primary scorer gained momentum during the 2023 Finals. As the finals unfolded, teams faced the challenge of deciding whether to force Nikola Jokic into one-on-one matchups or risk him showcasing his exceptional playmaking abilities by finding open teammates. This strategic dilemma puts opponents in a constant state of playing catch-up, with the Nuggets aiming for another championship. Defensive head coach Michael Malone reflects on this nightly decision-making process. Do you let Jokic take on defenders alone, or do you focus on neutralizing him and force other players to step up? This seemingly simple question encapsulates the intricate tactical battles that define the Nuggets' approach. In his pursuit of another title, Jokic's game showcases a rare combination of unselfishness and scoring talent. His passes, described as smooth and mesmerizing, highlight his team-first mentality, establishing him as a cornerstone player for the franchise. On the other hand, his innovative and graceful scoring moves, often likened to velvet and cartoonish, solidify his reputation as an unstoppable force in the game. Unlike many other star players who primarily draw defensive attention for their scoring threat, Jokic's scoring prowess often leads to him making a pass, showcasing his unique approach to the game. His philosophy, influenced by his Serbian coach, emphasizes the joy of assisting teammates over individual scoring. This mindset is the foundation of Jokic's ability to elevate his team and dominate games while prioritizing collective success over personal glory. While statistics may suggest that the Nuggets face challenges when Nikola Jokic takes more shots, their impressive 28-13 record in the competitive Western Conference speaks volumes about his impact. Jokic's mere presence on the court transforms the team's offense into a formidable force, effortlessly dismantling opponents. In the grand scheme of the 2024 championship race, the biggest strategic question for the Nuggets revolves around how to handle the unique problem posed by Jokic, a player who, when he does choose to shoot, does so with remarkable precision, capitalizing on the openings that defenses reluctantly provide. As DeAndre Jordan aptly describes, Jokic's shot selection is impeccable, akin to witnessing Santa Claus keeping a present for himself, a rare and delightful sight in basketball. Jokic's performance this season has been outstanding, particularly following his triumphant championship run. He has displayed a more assertive presence on the court, showing an increased appetite for scoring with an average of 17.1 field goal attempts per game, a notable rise from the previous season's 14.8 attempts. In November, he reached a career high of 20.8 shots per game, accompanied by an unprecedented usage rate of 33.6. While there has been a slight decline in these numbers in recent weeks, Jokic's prolific scoring, particularly from two-point range, places him among the lead company alongside players like Giannis Antetokounmpo, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Anthony Davis. The surge in shot attempts at the beginning of the season can be attributed in part to the absence of Jamal Murray, who was sidelined due to hamstring and ankle injuries, missing 14 games. In response to Jokic's elevated role, Murray humorously remarked, "I mean, somebody's got to shoot." Nuggets head coach Michael Malone acknowledged the shift in dynamics brought about by Jokic's increased scoring responsibilities. During Jamal Murray's absence, Nikola Jokic assumed a pivotal role in the team's offensive strategies. With Murray sidelined for a significant portion of games, Jokic clearly became the focal point of the team's game plan. He was placed in various situations where his aggressiveness was encouraged, highlighting his importance to the team's success. However, Murray's injury doesn't solely explain Jokic's increased shot volume. It also reflects the changing defensive tactics teams employ against him. Peyton Watson, an integral part of the Nuggets, discussed how teams have adjusted their defensive strategies against Jokic. According to Watson, there's been a shift towards more single coverage on Jokic compared to last year when he faced frequent double teams. Despite these adjustments, Jokic remains a formidable presence on the court, consistently challenging opposing defenses. Watson also noted that Jokic's increased scoring can be attributed to the team's evolution. Watson elaborated on how last year marked the team's establishment of their playing style, particularly with the additions of Aaron Gordon and the return of a healthy Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. Jokic, in his characteristic unassuming manner, focused on sharing the ball and getting his teammates in rhythm, reflecting his team-first mentality. When asked about his increase in shot attempts, Nikola Jokic attributed it to the natural flow of the game. He admitted uncertainty about the reasons behind it, suggesting it might be due to finding himself open, feeling more aggressive, or perhaps a shift in the team's strategy. He emphasized that he didn't consciously set out to shoot more. Rather, it's a result of his instinctive and adaptable approach to playing. This unpredictable style is a key aspect of his greatness, allowing him to read the game with unparalleled precision. Coach Malone praised Jokic's ability to read the game, highlighting his tendency to make the right decisions even under pressure. Regardless of defensive tactics, Jokic prioritizes making the best play for the team, whether it leads to success or failure. His mastery lies in his swift and accurate analysis of the defense, simplifying complex situations and adjusting in real time to help his team. This ability to anticipate and adapt sets him apart as a truly exceptional player on the court. DeAndre Jordan aptly summed up Nikola Jokic's unparalleled ability to read the game, stating that he surpasses anyone he's played with in this regard. Jokic's ongoing evolution continues to captivate the basketball world, as his nuanced and masterful approach to the game leaves fans in awe. Defending against Jokic in the post is likened to a monumental challenge, akin to trying to carry a mobile home through a bouncy castle. Jokic's dominance in the paint allows him to overpower virtually any opponent, utilizing his ambidextrous and seemingly effortless touch to bewilder even the most imposing defenders. When he executes a move in the post that forces defensive help or rotation, the results are staggering, as evidenced by his remarkable efficiency of 1.19 points per possession, ranking him second highest among players who frequently utilize such plays. Furthermore, Jokic's offensive prowess extends beyond the post. He strategically employs dribble handoffs and ball screens to manipulate defenses, often forcing them to switch smaller defenders onto him. This sets the stage for intense strategic battles, as Jokic thrives on exploiting mismatches and creating chaos to outmaneuver his opponents and generate scoring opportunities. Despite the defense's keen awareness of his capabilities, they often hesitate to challenge Nikola Jokic directly, daring him to take control of the game despite his multifaceted scoring abilities. Jokic remains a unique figure among NBA superstars, while he has the potential to excel in scoring. His versatility sets him apart. He utilizes gravity and spontaneous movement to create opportunities not just for himself, but also for his teammates, showcasing both his unselfish nature and his ability to impact the game in various ways. DeAndre Jordan emphasizes this perspective, advocating for Jokic to be more assertive in shooting the ball, with a career true shooting percentage that ranks third highest in NBA history, behind only Rudy Gobert and Jordan himself, two players known for their efficiency near the rim. Jokic's accuracy reflects a level of sustained excellence reminiscent of Wilt Chamberlain's prime. This efficiency underscores Jokic's ability to make a significant impact on the game through scoring while maintaining an unparalleled level of effectiveness. In a recent triumph against the Raptors, Nikola Jokic faced intense defensive pressure, yet he showcased his exceptional basketball IQ by orchestrating a possession without even touching the ball. His ability to anticipate moves several seconds ahead, akin to a chess grandmaster, master allows him to counter opponents' defensive strategies with brilliance, adapting seamlessly to any approach thrown his way. Despite the defensive pressure, Jokic's supporting cast, consisting of three-point specialists, intelligent cutters, and lob threats, creates a seamless offensive flow, elevating the team's performance to basketball perfection. What sets Jokic apart as a confounding matchup for opponents is his freedom to choose between passing and shooting, often setting up one with the other to keep defenses guessing. With his unparalleled skill set, Jokic emerges as the frontrunner for his third regular season MVP award, as every head coach grapples with devising defensive strategies to contain him. Some opt for encouraging him to shoot more, while others focus on preventing him from wreaking havoc in isolation situations. Despite the varied defensive approaches, Jokic remains nonchalant, acknowledging them as part of the game's adjustments. In a basketball landscape where even meticulously crafted defensive plans can fall short, Jokic consistently stays one step ahead, confounding, surprising, and outsmarting defenses with each game. His ability to captivate audiences with his basketball virtuosity leaves both fans and opponents in awe. Do you have any suggestions for how the NBA can effectively stop him? Share your thoughts in the comments section below.